you want to do is you want to think about, how am I going to display my product? How am I going to display everything within that booth? And again, I keep talking about visualizing this, but if you visualize it ahead of time, it's going to be so much easier. Your move in is going to be a breeze because you've seen it in your mind. You know how the people walking that floor are going to see you and respond back to you. Okay, as far as you want to check out the facility and the space, as I mentioned, you want to drive out there, literally. It's approximately however many miles it's going to be from where you are. As far as the giveaway and the promotion items, in that program plan, if you can snag it or make a picture of it or whatever so that they know what it is, okay? Is there something that they have to give you before you give them something? I've worked for shows before. If they didn't let me scan their badge or drop a business card, they didn't get it. And it could have been a really, really cool thing. I've done it to where you did a spin of the wheel without scanning the card and without dropping a business card. I'm sorry. You know, so if you're going to put stipulations on it, you need to communicate stipulations. And then, again, you want to order. The last thing you want to do is incur a rush charge. A rush charge will blow your budget each and every time. And also, you run the risk, and the lady in the back here is nodding her head, you run the risk of it not maybe even showing up. Well, there went a lot of your show. You know, do you want to tie your giveaway into the Texas Motor Speedway? Quite honestly, I would if you could, if it made sense. Now, early in the 80s, and I'm dating myself here, but I was at Comdex, which is a technology show, and there was a booth there that I still to this day don't get. When you go to a hotel and you've forgotten your toothbrush, and you say, do you have a toothbrush that I can use, you know, that I can have? Sure, we'll send one up. And it's a really, really inexpensive toothbrush. It's good for possibly one use, okay? That was the kind of giveaway that they had. And they had their name down. They weren't a data cleansing company. So I didn't understand why they were giving away the toothbrushes. To this day, I don't know. Those are head scratchers to me. Because it had nothing to do with the facility where we were. It had nothing to do with their business. It wasn't even a great toothbrush. So it wasn't something that you would use every morning and go, oh, subliminal, oh, look at this wonderful toothbrush I have. No, nothing like that. Okay? So if you can make it something that they'll use, keep on their desk, subliminal messaging. That's great marketing. Have something that's kind of cool. Okay? I've had those Rubik's Cubes, and those are great, especially if you have people who are nervous, and they'll be doing that, or yo-yos. You know, make sure that you give yo-yos or whatever your giveaways are, if it's a really cool thing, to other people, because you'll see them using your yo-yos. And somebody will come up and, Danny, what do you do?
Turn. I would turn.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the bowls, the wood bowls? Oh, cool. Okay, so let's say that Danny is here, and let's say that Laura has a yo-yo, okay? And Danny is, you know, a little shy, a little reserved. So he wants something to do while he's talking to these people. He's using this yo-yo. Well, I'm a grandmother. I need a yo-yo for a Christmas stocking. Okay, I'm going to say, Danny, where'd you get that yo-yo? Over at Laura's booth, Texas Health Resources. That's wonderful. You just promoted her. So if you've got a cool giveaway, share it. You know, order more to share because they will use them. You know, and then also they'll bring them back and they'll put them on their counter. They'll share them with other people. Okay, especially because it's B2C. They may even take it home and use it. Yay. If they put it on the refrigerator, bigger yay. Because those are the things that you see all the time. So you want that subliminal messaging, okay? But make sure that you allow yourself enough time to get it in, make sure that it's exactly what you ordered, and make sure that it will be there in enough time, and that you've allowed the space. Okay, We've already talked about the fact that you have a table and chairs. I've already talked about the chairs. That's my Robbieism. Do whatever you want to, but don't be surprised if people are sitting there and walking past your booth, because people don't want to disrupt people who are listening. Okay? And provide a banner. Okay? You can literally cut yourself off from your attendees. Remember, we talked about if you had this table at the front of your booth, and if this is a 6-foot table, you've allowed them about this much space to get into your booth. Well, if you have a banner, you just took up that space. Okay? And think about when you use the banner. Okay? Texas Health Resource, that's a place where I've seen a lot of banners. If you create your banner to where your important information is up at the top, and the call to action, how they contact you, your website, your Facebook page, whatever that is, and then maybe have some sort of image here that talks a little bit more about it, you can use that banner, if it's a retractable banner, as a back wall for your booth. Then, if you go on site, and let's say you're going out to a company and you're saying, hey, you know, Texas Health Resources, we should be your health care first stop. Okay? They're going to use those big banners in a different way, aren't they? They'll probably use them as floor banners at that point in time to get people's attention that Texas Health Resources is there. Okay?